shriveled hand was there. Some of them were looking for a reason to accuse Jesus, so they watched him closely to see if he would heal him on the Sabbath. Verse 3. Jesus said to the man with the shriveled hand, "Stand up in front of everyone." Then Jesus asked them, knowing full well what's going on in their minds, "Which is lawful on the Sabbath? To do good or to do evil? To save life or to kill?" But they remained silent. Why? Because they were stupid. And they knew that they were wrong. Because they're stupid. Verse 5. He looked around at them in anger. You get that? God is angry. The Son of God is angry. And deeply distressed at their stubborn hearts. Boy, that's a sermon right there. I should go back and do this one again. Said to the man, "Stretch out your hand." He stretched it out and his hand was completely restored. He did good on the Sabbath. And I would say that means worship of God. I would say it's rest. And if any of you have done these sort of things where you're actually helping someone out, I've led so many people to Christ that I had a buddy post something on Facebook this morning, and I didn't realize that I had done this. I'd forgotten all about it, and he was so gracious and so grateful. And I just say these things to say there is something invigorating about doing the work of the Lord for someone. Doing good on the Sabbath. Doing good on not the Sabbath. But when you're doing something in the name of God, for the benefit of God, to help someone else, boy, that just recharges your batteries like you would not believe. And I'm thinking, yeah, did you catch this? Shriveled hand. Stand up. Stand up in front of everybody. Is it good to do something good on the Sabbath? Oh, yeah. Stretch out your hand. Fully restored hand. You don't, those television preachers, you don't see that. Have you ever seen someone look, just, shriveled. And I had a buddy who had an arm that was cut by glass, and it just all mangled and whatnot. I mean, that's what I'm envisioning. Not something where it's, like this, and, well, that could be a fake, couldn't it? No, I mean something that it's obvious, it's shriveled. It's obviously deformed. And then stretch it out. Oh, I got a good hand there. How cool. And somebody's got a problem with that. See? Somebody's got a problem with that. They're called Pharisees over there in the corner. Verse 5, stretch out your hand. He stretched it out, and his hand was completely restored. Then the Pharisees went out and began to plot with the Herodians how they might kill Jesus. We're no different than the Pharisees. When we get upset at somebody doing something on Sabbath. Until we go to Ruby Tuesday and we're eating and we're making somebody work on the Sabbath. Just the whole thing I haven't gotten figured out with us church people. Yeah. It's another thing to have an opportunity to do good. And doing good is you worship God and take a rest. And I don't mean you cease from action. I mean you take a rest. You pull off the road. And you and God just sit there and you just say, "Hey God, this is a pretty good place and a pretty good time you put me in. And I'm so thankful." Now, God, I know not everything's perfect. I got a son-in-law out of work, and I'm praying for him. I had a backache last night, Lord, and boy, it was excruciating. I feel good now, but I take it and I look, and I'm pretty thankful for what we've got. Hey, Bill and Tanner are good. But you know, as with anything else in the church, there's new people that are going to come. Because God's bigger than any of my little problems. You know, Lord, I'm just enjoying my rest with you this morning. Because life is pretty good. And more importantly, no matter what comes my way, even some bad stuff, and I know it's going to come. I've read to the end of the book. And so it's okay to read to the end of the book. I've read to the end of the book. And we win. You win. I'm just going to make sure I'm on the winning team. You need a rest. But you need to do it the right way. Father, I just give you thanks for this congregation. I give you thanks for Bill and Dana. I give you thanks for the times that we've had together. But Father, I pray for the future for all of us, that truly we are a place that preaches your gospel. That we, Father, are doing the things you just want us to do. And yes, sometimes we're going to be active on days. Some people are going to be idle. But we're going to worship you. We're going to pull off and just try to chat with you and just marvel at how great you are. In Jesus' name, amen.